All right. Let's see some comments here so I can see if I can now officially see the Facebook comments. I see Brendan. That's YouTube. I'm looking to see a Facebook comment, though. Oh, gosh. All right. So the only comment I am seeing so far is from Brendan on YouTube, Cody from YouTube. No comments from Facebook still. So what I would say is if you are on Facebook, shoot, you may want to switch over to Twitch or YouTube if you have it. Yeah, I still can't see anything from Facebook. So again, if you're on Facebook, if you want to switch over to Twitch or YouTube, for some reason I am not seeing comments from Facebook. This is horrible. Yep, I can see you. Yep, yep. But for some reason, Facebook's comments aren't coming through tonight. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So yeah, I guess if you have YouTube or Twitch and you're on Facebook currently, if you could switch over, I'm not able to see any Facebook posts. I have reported this already to um, the people over here on StreamYard. I have reported it, but yeah, for some reason I'm not seeing anything from Facebook. Sorry, guys. And if you could, if it's not your normal name on YouTube or Twitch, if you just want to let me know your name, so then that way I know who's claiming or talking. All right. So where we left off, thank you for hanging in there. Where we left off here is we left off with the Jurassic League issue number 6 for $3.99. I have one of these available. Yeah, Tomas, I knew that was you, but thank you. Blame Tomas. It is all the blame's going there. This stinks. We just lost like 7 viewers. Hopefully they'll jump back on somehow. All right, and after that, here's another new book of the week. We've got Deathstroke Inc. number 14 for $4.99. So Deathstroke Inc. issue 14 for $4.99 because that's that beautiful cardstock variant. All right, I got Chris claiming Deathstroke. I'll have to take a look here for you, Jesse. How about issue number 2 of Exterminators for $3.99? This is my only copy. Yeah, Jesse, and you had that cover also. So, all right, Exterminators issue number 2, $3.99. And anybody that has just come into the sale, if you are currently watching on Facebook, if you have a Twitch or a YouTube account, if you could switch over, I don't even know if you need an account. Maybe you just need to find us on YouTube. We are just nerding out. And on Twitch, we are nerding out _TV. But if you can find us and at least watch it there, you're going to be able to comment. Right now, for some reason, Facebook's comments are not showing up. All right. After that, how about New Mutants issue number 31 for $3.99? New Mutants. And the final book of only one is Samurai Sonia, issue number 5. I believe $3.99. Yep, $3.99. This is cover C. So Samurai Sonia, or Sonia, however you want to pronounce it, $3.99. All right, here we go. All right, again, one last time, just in case anybody's jumped in. If you are currently watching this on Facebook, if you could switch over to YouTube or Twitch, I am not able to see Facebook comments at this time. I do apologize. I have already reported this to StreamYard. Now let's get into the next section, which is going to be our ratio variants, okay? First ratio variant we have this evening, folks, is the ratio variant for Boogeyman, issue number 2. It's $10. This is the Virgin variant. Hey, Chris, welcome. So again, we got the Virgin variant for Boogeyman, issue number 2. That's a good question. You know what? Next time someone does a live sale, I'm going to watch it from home, and I'm going to watch it on my TV. I want to see what that's like. All right, give me a scale 1 to 5. Could I be an announcer for the WWE? Do I have a voice? I don't need a face. Do I have the voice? All right, next up on the list, we've got the ratio variant of Damn Them All. This is a brand new book this week also. So, what Damn Them All is about, just in case you want to remember this for later, is a woman is charged with the mission to hunt down 72 escaped devils and return them all back to hell. Bam! Ooh! So a woman has to basically go around and collect 72 demons to bring back to hell. This is the ratio variant for $20. Oh, I can be dramatic. Have you met my son? He probably got it for me. Oh, I couldn't do a manager because I'd want to jump in that ring, you know? That's why I'd have to be an announcer. I feel like I could pull off the whole, what was his name? The punter from the Colts. I could pull that one off, you know? Wrestle a couple times. All right, next up, we've got the Army of Darkness versus the Reanimator, issue number 4, ratio variant for $10. Wow. Joe Rogan really does have a nice voice, though, for UFC. I'm not going to lie. Now we're about to get into a beautiful cover, and I'm so excited we finally got this. All Out War is cool and everything, but I want to get back to the story, the nuts and bolts of it. We've got the 1 in 25 ratio variant for issue number 10, DC versus Vampires. No, I don't really buy skins. I just play the game. So 1 in 25 ratio variant for DC versus Vampires. $15. And to me, it looks like it's Nightwing, by the way, Jesse, because I know you're such a big Nightwing fan. And it looks like he's holding the heart of one of his victims. All right, I got Tomas. All right, here comes a really cool book. I'm assuming this is going to be good. But we've got the Riddler Year 1. This is the 1 in 25 ratio variant for $15. This book was actually written by Paul Dano, the gentleman who played the Riddler in the latest Batman series. And this is going to explain the origin of the Riddler. So like I had mentioned with the Batman movie, what I felt was the reason they all look different and weren't the same is because these were the characters before they were actually the characters, if that makes sense. So 1 in 25 of the Riddler Year 1. And again, one last time, I will say it. If you are on Facebook, I cannot see your comics. It's already been reported. But if you could switch over to YouTube or switch over to Twitch, you can comment and watch the sale. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to move on from the ratio variants, and we're going to start off with a new number one for the night. What we've got is we've got the double feature Nightfall. Now, this book right here is a thicker book. The main book right there that you see is $7.99. All right. The cardstock variant right here is $9.99. So they are thicker books, just to give you an idea. Now, what this book is about. It's a story about a scientist attempting to determine why human bones are growing inside inanimate objects. The other part to it is a couple succumb to a maleficent force found in an abandoned camping trailer that sends them into the unforgiving wilds of Joshua Tree National Park. So there are your two stories within this book. 64 pages, it says, horror's finest. Now let's see what it looks like inside. So again, $7.99 for your normal cover, $9.99 for this beautiful cardstock variant. Ooh, we have a story told from Iowa. It's about cornfields. That right there, that's spooky. Whatever that is. That's a cool cover. All right. Nobody taking a chance on Nightfall. All right. And then next up, we do have The Riddler, Year One. This is that book Paul Dano wrote. That is the origin of the Riddler. I've got 3 different covers. Each cover looks to be $4.99. So $4.99 for any of these covers. This is your main. These 2 are variants. And I have a couple of every single cover. So The Riddler Year One by Paul Dano. I like the artwork. Calming. Calming. So I got Tomas and Chris with an A, Brandon with a B. There's some cool covers. All right, final call here on the Riddler Year One. $4.99. All right, this is probably one of the cooler covers of the night. Not this one here, but this cardstock variant right there. We've got $3.99 on your normal cover, and I believe, yep, $4.99 on your cardstock variant. This is Tim Drake Robin issue number 2. So Tim Drake Robin issue number 2. right. We got a lot of books tonight, so I'm going to just kind of get through them here, okay? I do have a couple copies here of Godzilla, The Best of Mothra. This is $6.99. It is a one shot. So if you're not familiar with these type of books, basically what you have here is typically 6 to 8 stories that were the best stories that Mothra was in. So this is going to be anywhere from way old school to newer books, but they take what they feel are the best stories and they put them into one book here in Godzilla, the best of Mothra. Got you, Tomas? Okay. Whew, that barely fit in the bag board. All right. Moving on. That's a beautiful cover, though. Love the coloring. Let's keep it going. Yeah. Okay. I got you, Chris. All right. Next up, we've got issue number 1 of Dead Mall. So, just to make you familiar with this, basically what is happening is this mall is going to be torn down, and a group of kids end up wanting to go in there one last time. So, they break into it at night. And what they find is that there's demons possessing the mall. So, they got to work to stay alive, is what it is. $3.99. Dead Mall. And again, as you can see, the kids broke in. Okay. Ooh, look at that one. I got Chris for one. Yeah, we sell God here too. All right. Anybody else want to take a chance on Dead Mall to see how cool of a read it could be? All right. Here comes another number 1 at you. Tonight we have Strange Academy Finals, issue number 1. $3.99 for either cover. This is the Key of the Week by Jim Comics on YouTube. This one here is the premiere issue. And then, Tomas, I got you for a Dead Mall. So, Strange Academy Finals. Chris, you already had one on your pull list. Jesse, that's a great question. I don't know much about this comic. I'm not gonna lie. I can tell you it is about Strange and the Academy, which they had the Strange Academy before. B. All right. Anybody else on Strange Academy? Switching back over to DC, we've got another number one. We've got Punchline, the Gotham game. Beautiful cardstock variant. $3.99, $4.99. And in this book, we get the first team appearance of Punchline's Royal Flush Gang. So, first appearance of Punchline's Royal Flush Gang. All right, next up, I had to get this cover because it is amazing. We've got Moon Knight, the annual number one, $4.99 for any of these covers. Got some great looking covers here, though, for Moon Knight. Riley, I actually brought your books back because I knew better. All right, you do need a Moon Knight. What cover would you like? Claim Punchline cardstock. Okay. Cover A for Riley, A and B for Tomas. Okay, I'll take a look for you, Chris. I got Riley already. I'm currently at Tomas here. Damn, man. Ooh, Tomas, you got the only B. That was it. All right, Chris, that was not on your pull list, so I'll put that in there for you. Now, with that being said, this week Moon Knight was not only not the number one seller on the pull list, but it was actually not even number two. So it's the series that everybody's into, not the annual. Can anybody guess what the number one book on pull list was? That is correct. Spider-Man was number one. We had 15 Spider-Man number 12s on pre-order this week. Now, can anyone tell me what number two was, or what you think number two would be? It was not House of Slaughter. Nope, Obi isn't out this week. I'll let you try again before I reveal it. I'll pull this one next. Gilded. Oh, no, it was not. Good guess. That's a good guess, actually. It was not gilded. Still wrong, so let's just get right to it. It was issue number 12 of Venom. $3.99. This is exactly what it was. We had 8 pull lists for Venom, issue number 12. And the reason being because this is where Codex is introduced in the main Marvel universe. And this is the Key of the Week by Key Collector Comics. So Codex is introduced to the main Marvel universe. Chris wants an A. All right. Chris Lee, I do need to apologize also because last week I don't think we invoiced you for the boxes and your boxes were still sitting here. I noticed. So we'll make sure those get out to you here this week. All right. So here we go. This is my Key of the Week. This is the series that I am basically going with because one, I love horror. Two, this is the first time we've had this in a while. We've got issue number 2 of Creepshow, and I've got 3 different covers. $3.99 for any of these. These are the covers that I'm going with first off to collect, and then I gotta have one to read too. So I'm getting 2 of all these. That cover A, that's just your classic Creepshow. You have to have that one, I believe, in your arsenal. So Chris Lee's grabbing Creepshow. Okay, I'll take a look, Chris. Yep, you got it. Yours was fulfilled. All right, let's move on from Creepshow number 2. Here's another one I'm excited for. The first one was a good read. I know I kind of explained this one to you all the first go round, but this is another one because each story, from my understanding, is going to be different, a lot like Tales from the Crypt. And it's a better read because it is by R.L. Stine, but it is more of an adult read. So you have Stuff of Nightmares. This is issue number 2. And it is $4.99. Let me get to the rest of them. So Stuff of Nightmares, issue number 2. And to be honest with you, I don't know. Maybe it is going with the same storyline, but it seemed like it ended to where it'd be. This is the one I grabbed. So I grabbed, again, I did the same thing as Tales of the Crypt. I grabbed this one and this one because I love this homage cover there. And then here's a really nice looking cover too. Stuff of Nightmares, issue number 2. 4 cool covers. That's a good claim because that is our only one. Chris Lee wants an A. It's a great cover too. You can't go wrong with either of those covers, boys. Okay, so I was wrong. I'm looking at this right now, and by looking at this, it takes off from where the last book ended. So this is going with that storyline still. This is still going with the storyline for book A. And I'm pretty sure we do still have some A left. So you all should get in on this story. It's a good one. It really is. Okay. All right. Final call on Stuff of Nightmares, issue number 2. Look at that beautiful cover. There we go. Are you ready for the craziest book of the night? By far, craziest book of the night. Okay. I didn't really read it. I looked at it, and definitely, yeah. So let me explain this book before I actually put it in front of you. Okay. In this new number 1, this is the Lovesick Club. It is an exclusive site specializing in erotic, violent entertainment on the dark web. But there are those who believe the lead dominatrix is a mother demon and aim to punish her. Okay? In case you missed it, the Lovesick Club is an exclusive site specializing in erotic, violent entertainment on the dark web. But there are those who believe the lead dominatrix is a mother demon and aim to punish her. Here we go with issue number 1 of Lovesick by Image Comics. It is $3.99. It is definitely rated mature. So this is not what I would give to a kid to read for their book for school. Okay. I will show you a couple pages. It's nothing horrible, I will say that, but it is definitely mature. So you can see there is definitely blood. Okay. There is minor nudity. So minor, not a ton. Okay. But there you go. Brand new book. I feel like this could be like Saw, something in that genre when it's all said and done. You want A, Tomas? I was going to say, if it's me, I take a chance on this book. If you don't mind the read. Some people aren't into this, but if you don't mind the read. And Wizard Pinball, I need to know who you are, but I've got you for a B, okay? B for Jesse. 2A. You got it. I can't remember who Wizard Pinball is, but you've been on before, so. So, Wizard, if you could let me know who you are, I can make sure this gets to you. And then, again, one more time, because I do see 21 people on here. If anybody is currently on Facebook, if you could switch over to YouTube or Twitch, I am not able to see Facebook comments. So if you could just switch over to YouTube or Twitch and watch and claim, that would be amazing. You could DM, or if you just want to let me know who you are, I can put it in a file for you. But if you feel more comfortable DMing so that we have your name and everything that way, that's perfectly fine too, okay? All right, last call here on Lovesick, the brand new issue number 1. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. So on Twitch, our name is Nerdin Out, all lowercase, _TV. And on YouTube, it's just Nerdin Out. So I should probably get something like a logo or something on here that says all that. I'll see if I can do that next time to help out. Great call. Thank you very much, Seer. Is it Seer or Sir? Appreciate it. All right. So we're going to move this over. Toe tags. Huh. I haven't heard of that one. What's that about? All right. Now, if you know me, you know I absolutely love this storyline. I've been waiting. This cardstock variant is straight fire. Okay? Here we go. What we've got is issue 10 of DC vs. Vampires. So we are almost there at the end. It's $3.99 for your normal cover, $4.99 for the cardstock variant, and look at that beauty. So you've got Supergirl just cut up, holding some sort of dagger or sword there. $4.99. I mean, I've been collecting these cardstock variants because it's each individual character, either as a vampire or some sort. You can see your eyes are all red now. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, Chris is going with the normal cover. Cover A. About smart zombies, huh? Yep. Yep. That's a great claim. It's a beautiful cover. Beautiful. Jesse, yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right. Final call on DC versus Vampires, number 10. Honestly, probably one of my favorite vampire covers yet so far. A blind. It's all blurry? What? Trust me, if you got the cardstock variant, you don't even have to worry if you're blind or not. It's a beautiful cover. All right. Remember, too, hang in there because once we're done, we are going to be doing another ratio variant giveaway. So we're going to do it the same as last week because I really enjoyed it. How it works, everybody that's not familiar, is at the end of the sale, we're going to walk over to the computer. We're going to go to the Wheel of Fortune, which I'm going to call it, even though that's not very whatever. It's very generic. And we're going to be giving away 3 ratio variants from within the last couple weeks. What you have to do is you have to comment on the one you would prefer, and then you're going to get put in the, basically call it the pile of names that will go into that wheel to see who won that specific comic. Okay? So hang in there, like I said, and we will get there here at the end of the sale. Next up, we've got the Army of Darkness versus the Reanimator. This is number 4 in this series. And these are rated teen, and they are $3.99 a piece. So Army of Darkness versus the Reanimator, issue number 4. And there you go, Bruce Campbell, right off the bat. I don't know if he was ever that ripped, but it's comic version. Right? Number A, I got you, Chris. Thank you, thank you. All right, final call on these bad boys. Moving on from the Army of Darkness. And that's going to lead us into issue number 3 from Marvel Comics of X-Men Legends. This book is $3.99. X-Book Legends Into the Mojo Verse. Oh, another verse. There's Mojo himself. All right, X-Men Legends, issue 3 for $3.99. I got you also here, Brandon. All right, X-Men Legends gone. Up next, we've got issue number 4 of DC Mech. $3.99 for your normal cover, $4.99 for your cardstock variant. And here's another one that I think is pretty cool. DC is doing a Mech cover for most of the superheroes. And I can't remember all of them they've done so far, but I think one was Wonder Woman, one was Superman already. And I don't know if the other one was Batman or not. But here you've got the Flash Mech cover. So DC Mech number 4. $3.99 for your normal cover, $4.99 for your cardstock variant. And even if your claim's late, I'll find the book and I'll get it in your folder. All right. This next book is one we had a ratio variant to, and I kind of explained it, but I'm going to go over it again. We've got issue number 1 of Damn Them All. So this book here is $3.99 for your normal covers, but then there's also, just like Berserker, foil variants, which are $5.99. And again, in this book, a woman is charged with the mission to hunt down 72 escaped devils and return them back to hell. Like Constantine, only a female? I don't know. Maybe I'm off. Damn Them All. $3.99 for these two. $5.99 for these two. Yeah, we'll pay more for older stuff. Yeah. Let's find out. And I'll get back to Chris and Tomas. I don't think it's horrible. I went through a couple. I mean, obviously, other than that kitten there. Yeah, so it doesn't look too bad at all here, Reb. Worst off is like a little blood. So, all right, so Chris is going with A. Chris Rappel, that is. Claim A and regular. Okay, so Tomas wants of both a foil and a regular. Yeah, I love this cover. I love that cover. And Reb, I'll get you for the foil B. All right. Yes, correct. That would be B. So this one right here is the one I put you down for. All right. Up next, another number one. We've got Gotham. Well, Batman Gotham, Knights Gilded City. So with this book, I believe this is kind of like a play off of the video game, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the first appearance of Runaway, a defender of slaves operating in the 19th century. It is the prequel to the Gotham Knights game. Boom, there you go. An issue includes redeemable code to unlock the back cycle in the Gotham Knights game. A special item will be unlocked if codes from all 6 issues are redeemed. So this is a lot like the Fortnite comics, but this is only for the DC game. Okay. Tomas A, Jesse B. If I did, they would have already been gone off the pull list, I'm thinking. Because this is the only 2 I have left as of right now. The Kevin wants an A. Kevin, I feel like there's another book you'd be interested in getting. So if you go into the store, Kevin, what I want you to do is I want you to ask about Lovesick, okay? And then Wizard, I've got that in your pile along with Lovesick. Everybody keeps asking me about this video game, which now makes me believe I need to maybe get this video game. I just don't need another video game right now. All right. Here we go. The number one most pull listed book of the week. We've got ASM issue 12, Amazing Spider-Man issue 12, $3.99. Any of those covers? That's basically what I was told. I heard that there's a lot of stuff to do throughout the game, just like Spider-Man. There's a lot of objectives and little off stories. It's exactly what I heard. Which then means I'd be into it for like a week and a half, you know? Yes, Chris, this was on your pull list. All right. Actually, I play wrestling on. I like WWE 2K22. It's good stuff. All right. Here comes another number one at you. We've got Star Trek. Whoops, that's cover B. We've got Star Trek issue number 1 for $4.99 for either cover. So let's take a look inside of Star Trek number 1. Can't tell if that's a cat or a dog. But I know that's Picard. Cover B for Todd. I got you, Todd. Cisco. Like the one that did the thong song? All right, moving on from Star Trek. Okay, now this is a book that has been literally a long time coming. This was, I want to say, back like January or something even. This is finally issue number 2 of Tom Holland's Fright Night, $3.99. This is rated teen, and we have 4 different covers. Okay, so 4 different covers. Fright Night, if you love the old school vampire movie, here you go. This is issue number 2 finally. A and B, gotcha. You can look at Lunar. Go to Lunar and then just type in backwards and see when it was supposed to come out. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it was this week though. I could be wrong, but I don't think it was. I can't help it. I was never a Trekkie. Listen, in my defense, I fully admit it all the time that I was never a Trekkie. And I probably never will be. The only Trek stuff I know of is very minor and then from the Big Bang Theory, okay? We all have our things, and mine just definitely isn't Star Trek. But I'm fully front and honest about it. All right, we still have like 7 books left after these 2. But next up on the list, we've got Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead. This is issue number 2. $3.99 for your normal cover, $4.99 for your card stock variant. Cover 2, you got it. And then JNMW. No, Kevin, I did not. What cover did you want? And what's the name? Sir Davos, what's the name so I can put this under your name? Oh God, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, that's what I thought when you put that. I was just trying to figure it out. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. I got you. Okay, Kevin, let me know what cover you want. And cover B. Yeah, I don't. I'll be honest with you, Tomas. I didn't even grab you one. ESP, I guess, right? All right. So Jeff, Michelle, Kevin, C and D, gotcha. Great. Reb, now because you said Cisco, I cannot get the thong song out of my head. I really appreciate you. Looking at us so devilish. Because she was living la vida loca. All right. Next up, how about issue number 11 of Scorched? Todd McFarlane killing it with the $2.99 covers. Number A. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it'll come in this week because it was an order and I put it back. Yeah, so that's why. And that's what was actually coming to my mind was that. So yeah. It'll be here in a couple of weeks and today thinking it's coming back. Got it. Yeah, we have no control over that, unfortunately. Yeah. All right, but now you want both covers, huh? After that comment. If one of the covers comes with a little brown on it, it's only because it was a misprint. All right. Next up, we've got Bill and Ted Roll the Dice. This is issue number 4. $4.99 for any of the covers, including this horrible looking action figure. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool cover, but that is a horrible looking Bill Esquire. I'm not making the cover brown. Bill and Ted Roll the Dice. C for Tomas. Going after that D&D looking cover. I like it. All right, we'll move on from there. And that will bring us to issue number 6 of Judgment Day. Issue number 6, Judgment Day. $5.99 for either cover. Call of Duty. I think they didn't do zombies, but I think they did a Call of Duty comic. Cover A, Riley. Let's just make sure you didn't have it. You did have it. It was in your pull list. All right, moving on from the Judgment Day. Not to be confused with the WWE. Click. And next up, we have issue number 3 of Thunderbolts for $3.99. So Thunderbolts, issue 3 for $3.99. All right, and then after that, here we go. The Boogeyman, issue number 2. $3.99 on the Boogeyman. I only have one of the Fat Thor cover. I'm just calling it that. I don't think it is, clearly. Look at the artwork on this. Boogeyman, issue number 2. Cover B, you got it, Kevin. All right, and then we've got issue number 2 of TMNT, the Armageddon game. Cover A or cover B for $4.99. So TMNT, the Armageddon game, issue 2 for $4.99. And I only have 2 of each cover. That's it. 2 of each cover. Hey. I'm going to get you that one, Tomas. A little better shape. All right, and then we have book 6 of Batman Beyond the White Knight. Actually, you did, Riley, but you had this cover. All right, and the last book on the table is issue 10 of House of Slaughter, Scarlet, Part 5. Chris, I got you. Don't worry. 3 different covers. So we've got cover A, cover B, and then cover C. Usually they call that the body bag cover, body bag variant. It is $3.99 for the first 2, $4.99 for that one. Gotcha. And Jesse, I'm checking. You also had the White Knight. You just had a different cover, by the way. Okay. And Kevin, that book I think that you would like, I'm actually going to put in your bag. And if you decide you don't want it, it's perfectly fine. Jesse says House on the Lake, Nice House on the Lake is better than the House of Slaughter. Anybody agree or disagree? War. Unfair bias. All right, so this is what we're going to do next. We are going to go ahead and we are going to jump over to the 3 ratio variants that are available. Okay? Now, this is what I want to do. I'm going to show you all 3 ratio variants. You got to let me know which one you want to get in on. And then I'm going to show you which ones we're going to do first, okay? So the first one we have is this ratio variant of the Garbage Pail Kids Origins, issue number 1. Okay? Garbage Pail Kids Origins, number 1. Number 2 is this ratio variant of Twig. Now, let me tell you what number it is, because I don't even know. 5. Issue 5. Ratio variant of Twig, issue 5. And of course, this absolutely gorgeous ratio variant of Mandalorian, issue number 4. Awesome. There we go. Star Wars, The Mandalorian, number 4. All right, cast your votes. I'm going to get the wheel up and running. Remember, if you're the only one to go after it, your chances are you won it. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to hide this. I don't want it. Oh, no. All right. Let's do this. Oh, Lord. I was trying to hide that comment. I posted out there. Oh, Lord. All right. Mando, garbage pail. Mando, twig. Mando, twig. Mando, twig. Mando. All right, cool. So here we go. Jesse Sayer actually is going to win the Garbage Pail Kids one because he is the only one that went after that one. Well played, Jesse. Well played. All right. So that was easy. Now, let's go to the next one. We're going to do twig. Okay. So I'm going to roll through here. I'm going to start at the top, and that's who I'm going to put in there first. First one is Kevin Hallenberger. Okay. I got Reb, then Tomas, and Chris Lee. Jeez Louise, what's going on? Caps lock is on. There we go. All right. So here we go. Recap for Twig. We've got Kevin, Reb, Tomas, and Chris Lee. All right. Good luck to you four. Person it lands on wins the comic. She's a maniac on the run. Kevin, congratulations. Whoop, whoop. All right, so Jesse won Garbage Pail. Kevin won Twig. Now, who's going to win Mando? All right, starting at the top again. I've got Todd, Michael, Riley. Whoops. I'm just going to put Jeff. We got Cody. And then Wizard, I think you were in this one too, right? Yeah. I'll just put Wizard since I don't know the name. All right, here we go. Todd, Michael, Riley, Jeff, Cody, and the Wizard. Let's make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, perfect. All right, Dan, I got you then. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. And again, the name it lands on wins the free ratio variant here of The Mandalorian issue number 4. Here we go. Riley, congratulations. Very cool. All right. There you go, Riley. You got the free Mando. Each week we do this, so it won't be your last if you stay tuned. All right. And then I've got those all lined up. I've got all the books accounted for. Let's roll over to the wall real quick and see if there's anything you missed last week that you want to still grab. And remember, as always, on the sales, your guys' books do come bag and boarded, and you will end up with 10% off. All right, so the first one we have right here from last week is Alien, issue number 2, $3.99. We still have some of the Batman One Bad Day Penguin number 1. We've got Black Adam, issue number 5. There's that Carnage, issue 7. I'll take a look here in a minute. We've got the Crypt of Shadows. If you remember this one, this has Man-Thing and Moon Knight, X-23. Looks like maybe Werewolf by Night. This is one I definitely picked up. $5.99, Crypt of Shadows number 1. I also have this cover with Morbius. How about Deceased, War of Ungods number 3? You can get the acetate Wonder Woman cover or the old school X-Men cover. Defenders Beyond number 4. Eve, Children of the Moon number 1. Spider-Man Exodus, Omega. The GCPD, the Blue Wall number 1. Harley Quinn, the animated series, Legion of Bats number 1. Card stock. We've got Iron Man number 24. We've got Miracle Man. I think this is number 1. Oh, Silver Age. Miracle Man, the Silver Age. Night of the Living Dead, Revengeance, number 1. There we go with that ongoing Moon Knight, number 16, last week. Predator, number 3. The Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man, issue number 1. Sonic the Hedgehog, number 1. Scrapnik Island, in 2 different covers. There's that Darth Vader, number 28. Jesse, I'll look below this. Titans United Blood Pack number 2. 2 different covers, including the Black Adam one. And then Transformers, the one-shot. Best of Grimlock for $6.99. All right. Also, just because I know some of you like to collect these and keep them nice and neat, we do have these Ultra Pro one-touch silver size comic protectors. They're $18. They're UV protected. They're magnetic. You can hang them on the wall. Now let's see what we have down here. We got some King Spawn number 1s. Jesse, there's Aliens number 1, and I do have it in 2 different covers. So yes, I do have it still. Berserker 10, Creepshow number 1. So now you could get Creepshow 1 and 2. Gotham City year 1. The front cover. So do you want number 2 also? We got the Revealer issue number 1. The facsimile of the Tomb of Dracula. I don't have any of the Star Wars ones left. I'm sorry. And where were you? Aliens. Got it. Okay, Jesse, I got you. Vanish number 1. Still have a Fortnite number 6 there. Titans United pack or Blood Pack number 1 and Tim Drake Robin number 1. So you could get both of the Titans United or the Tim Drake number ones. Are you asking about the Madball ones? Because the other one, we don't have a number 2 yet. Looks like just number 3 there. All right. Oh, and we did just get this. This is kind of wild. So, Black Mass Rising. Or no, I think I did have this on a sale, right? Issues 1 through 6 for $30. You get 6 individual comic books. It says entire story arc, protective display box, premium print size, archival paper. And then I also do have 2 Nerd Note comic box mystery boxes or comic book mystery boxes available. They're $45 and they have at least $70 in books, if not more. So, booyah. All right, folks, that is going to do it for tonight's show. Very much appreciate your attendance. You're working with us with whatever is going on with Facebook here. So hopefully we can get it reported and fixed. But for all of you that watched and purchased, as always, we much appreciate it. Hope you have an amazing evening. Dan, if you would like to PM us, just to let us know if you pick up in Rochester or in Inver Grove Heights, or if we ship them to you. And no, I can get you that one for sure. Do you want the foil one? Oh, perfect. In Rochester? Awesome. Then I'll make sure your books are here. Blah, 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 blah. Absolutely, Todd. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. The regular variant? Okay, so not the upside down one. Yes, no, not too late. I got you. No problem. I'll put that in with your stuff. Okay. Again, hope you all have a great night. Thank you for tuning in. Books are going to be at Inver Grove Heights tomorrow. Books will be in Rochester also, and we will start getting the invoices out right away to you all. Have an amazing week, everybody.